Evan, would you mind introducing yourself and a little bit about your organization?
Yeah, absolutely. So nice to meet you, everybody. My name is Evan Froelich. I'm a Microsoft channel manager at Arrow. And Arrow is actually a really large business built out in between three parts, which is electronic components, hardware, and intelligent solutions, and enterprise computing solutions, which is where I live. So that's the cloud side of the business. We have a line card about 100 different vendors. And within that, Microsoft, which is my focus. Our role as a channel manager is partner enablement, partner growth, developing resources, and helping you win business. So, we meet with Microsoft on a weekly basis, and we're an extension of your team. We're a boutique shop, and we're responsive, and we're here to help. And a lot of my team members are ex-Microsoft people like myself and like Sherman. And we utilize a platform called ArrowSphere. And ArrowSphere is a lead groundbreaking platform that uses analytics, and it has dashboards, and is one of the most seamless platforms that I've seen to manage your customers' cloud licenses. And we do demos and help walk you through that. And we're building some AI into it, which is ArrowSphere Assistant. It's dropping in September. It's kind of like a co-pilot buddy being built into the platform. So yeah, we bring a lot of our partners to work with Sherman and the Crancer group. We've seen a lot of growth and found co-op funds, which is really important. Everybody likes money. So super excited to talk through Partner Center and help you guys understand the ins and outs of Microsoft.
Hey, Sherman, thank you so much for having me on the show today. I just love your show, just being the voice of the Microsoft partner. I'm blessed at the Stratus Cloud Alliance to work with the Dynamics channel to try to bring them to Business Central. So that's migrating the base. So we're in a very unique position as a distributor, similar to Arrow, but our specialties in the Dynamics 365 space. I've been doing this for quite a while. Love working with partners, helping them find that opportunity. It's so cliche, but it's never been a better time to be a partner with Microsoft, and what they're doing with their investments for FY25 are just fantastic. So getting a really strong foundation with Partner Center is, I think, a really critical component, because many of our partners, they've been working with a tool called Partner Source Business Center, which is not Partner Center. So there's a big learning curve that we're going through right now, and just thankful to be here.
Okay, so if you actually log into Microsoft Partner Center, you may or may not see all of these different buttons that you're seeing there. You may only see 2 buttons. You may only see 3 buttons. And Jeffrey, why is that? And let's go into the most important part of this. Why is it that some of the partners may only see 1 or 2 of these buttons?
So everyone just must understand Partner Center is the center of your partnership with Microsoft from just a transaction standpoint. And if you're new here, the user management settings are critical to help expose some of these different workspaces. To adjust your user settings, you can go up to the gear right next to your picture there, and go to account settings. And then on the left-hand side, you'll see user management. And user management is really critical. Different roles for different team members. We recommend, if you're your partner that has full visibility, give yourself all the rules. But the ones that are really important, the global admin, so that you can sign up for all the different programs and assign users. The MPN admin allows you to measure your solution designation status. The incentives admin allows you to enroll in the MCI engagements. The report viewers allow you to look at customer data, which we'll go into later. Admin agent allows you to service your clients. There's just a tremendous amount of power and information available through here, and much of that is controlled through the user permissions.
That's excellent. And this is actually the best way. There is another way where you can actually go to your picture, okay, and you can actually go into view your permissions, right? We could do that, right? We can go to my profile. However, we did find this nuance to that. That profile doesn't have all of these buttons if you go through the user management. It's really weird. It's so weird. And then you're like, wait, what's going on? But I think what Jeffrey was talking about, and what I just did is when I went in here, I put my name and I clicked into my name, but you're going to find out that you may not have these clicked, right? That's the thing, is you may not have these clicked, and that's why you don't have all of the buttons when you open a Partner Center. Would you agree with that, Jeffrey? That's really the reason why? Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. So let's go ahead and get into the next one. I think is near and dear to my heart, and this is going to be our first thing. Go ahead and click into customers. Okay, so we're going to click into customers, and when we click into customers, the first report that I want you to download, or actually do, is you're going to see a list of your customers here, and then I want you to click this export button. Okay. Now I'm going to click into the export button, and then I'm going to take that file and I'm going to put that as my very first report that I want to audit. Okay. Now, Evan, let me ask you a question. Okay. We found out when we work with partners that their customer list and what's in their distributor list is different. That there's a 6 to 8% breakage. And they're like, wait, what's going on? Wait, where are my customers? They're not located here. And then they go to the Aerosphere and they're like, hey, I got 20 customers here, but I don't see 10 in customers in the Partner Center. Do you run into this? Do you hear this, from your partners that you work with?
Yeah, no, we absolutely do. And, it happens because of just the amount of customers and partners that Microsoft has. And it's really important that you look through, okay, this is my customer list. Let's make sure that matches up in the distribution list and matches up in Partner Center, because ultimately you're getting credit based off your deployments and everything what's tied out of Partner Center. So if those lists are off, which happens sometimes, especially with customers that are bringing over, 20, 30, 40 different customers at once, you have to go through and kind of do an audit to make sure that the domain's correct, everything's matched up, so that you get all the credit you deserve for those customers.
So Evan, when I show this area here, there's these green check boxes that are over here. Do you want to kind of tell me what those are, and why that's important?
Yeah, sure. So the green check marks signify that these are programs that you're eligible to engage in and incentives you're eligible to earn. So for example, if you are part of the M365 customer ad, if you go in there, then whenever you have a new customer ad, which I hope we're doing all the time, then you can earn an additional, I think it was 6% on that indirect provider, the billed revenue. So it's important to have these in place and subscribe, and it's eligible money that you tack on, like you said, to what you're already earning. So it's really important to get an idea of what programs you are eligible for and then subscribing to those programs.
Now, Evan, you mentioned, you have a lot of partners that are a little bit more mature. They have a partner solution designation, maybe in security. What would be something that would be good for them to look at with some of their customers? Where would you go inside of MCI engagements?
By far, the coolest one, in my opinion, is the threat protection. So the threat protection is where Microsoft will actually pay you to run a threat protection assessment in your customer's environment. It's up to, I believe it's $6,500 or so. So this is, Microsoft paying you to say, okay, let's meet with the customer. Let's make sure their environment's secure. And then they're going to pay you for it.
Just a second, but I want to talk about Azure really quickly, because this is where advanced specialization comes in. So if you click into the Azure one, and let's say I go down to AMM partner, I'm going to do medium. AMM means Azure modernization and migration. PL means partner led. So this is something that you're going to do, right? So let's say you have an advanced specialization and this green box is checked. You click into here. Now, what this is saying, hey, if you do the migration, we want to pay you to do the migration. Okay, but you have to use the cloud adoption framework. You're going to have to do a bunch of things. You're an advanced specialized partner, so you understand this stuff, right? And then the activity requirements says, okay, the project size must be between 125 and 250,000 a year in ACR, Azure Consume Revenue. Great. Okay, I got that. Partner qualification. Great. I have at least one. I'm either an Azure Expert MSP or I have a specialization in infrastructure and database migration. Awesome. Perfect. Now, customer qualification. Majors, SMC, corporate, or SMB customers with a valid TPID. Now, look at this. $35,000. That's transformative. Because now if you go to your customers and say, hey, I'm competing with so-and-so, I'm competing with you, but Microsoft believes in us so much that they're going to hit the MCI, they're going to give us money to fund this engagement, right? Super awesome. So Awesome. Thank you guys for coming. And next month, we're going to be doing selling Copilot and AI to your customers. So it's going to be a real sales related type of show. We're going to be bringing on some of the partners that are doing really well with it. And we look forward to seeing you there. Anyways, thanks everybody for coming for this one quick hour. We like to keep it short, simple. We'll see you again next month.